Larry, why don't you go ahead and give us your thoughts and then give us a rating?
But so the thing I really like, I really fucking enjoyed this movie. I enjoy both of these films and for different reasons. And the main reason, which is indicative of both of the films, is that they feel, because a lot of the times they they say when they're making these films, oh, this is a love letter to blah blah blah, right? That's the thing that
Mm.
they say, and it's trite and it's cliche, and but this
You guys just
genuinely,
lose me for a second? Because this, did you guys freeze up at all? I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you. My whole shit just stopped.
No, are you all
This
you
is
all
so
No.
right
weird.
now?
You guys didn't glitch? All right, so it was my end. I am
No.
so sorry. That was so weird.
it's all good. But usually it seems like trite and cliche, and it seems like the thing that people just say. But with this, it feels authentically that,
Yeah,
and
that was I was starting to feel bad because that was in my notes. I said that, like, specifically, there's some shots in this that are like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like down the hallway when they're from the top of the stairs down to the front door. That shot specifically, and they use it in both films.
yeah,
In that, that's just and it's several things like that. It's just
Yeah.
it works.
and like the lived-in nature of this film as opposed to Pearl, because I watched these films chronologically in preparation for this episode, which
I
I
did too.
probably shouldn't have done, but just I had never done it. So watching it chronologically to get to see the age, that does obviously pepper my opinion of X, but I had already thought highly of X. But I just, seeing the world at that point and seeing things kind of crumbling around her and her beauty had faded, and it being more about that and more about this obsession with this girl, and to have that as the backdrop of something that's ostensibly a Texas Chainsaw Massacre ripoff with some Debbie Does Dallas kind of shit thrown in the mix just for fun, shits and giggles. I think it's so fucking smart, and I like there's these weird moments where they have these deviations in the film, specifically the part where they're talking about sex. Jenna Ortega is like curious about sex, and they're like, you don't mind that she's balling this dude, and they talk about sex as not being this bad thing, and then it just randomly goes into her singing Landslide, and I'm like, what the fuck? When did when did this become a thing? So it's just, this is one of those movies that, like, that reminded me of that scene in Friday the 13th where they cut in and he's, in mid song and the song's ending. They go, that was beautiful. Like, that's just shit people did. Like,
Oh yeah, they
hey,
were guitar boys everywhere.
Yeah.
we got a fucking Mandingo here, and just in between, he's gonna bust out an acoustic guitar. It's karaoke time, y'all.
Oh, I do love how that dude got so like, well, no, you can't do that. I mean, you can't fuck that. That guy.
He
But
went
out
from
of
thinking it was the coolest thing ever until he knew he was going to be filming
yeah.
himself getting cucked to being like, nah, fuck this. They're whores. It's not my girl.
I like that he cries in the shower because that's what I would
Oh
do.
my god. I love that part.
It immediately was no longer an art film.
Yeah.
But but out of 10, Larry, what would you give X?
I'm going to give this one an 8.5. I don't know if you guys do halvesies, but eight and a
You
half
can
out
do it
of
if you
10.
want. People have done it in the past.
I really fucking love this. All right, well then 8 3/4.
Oh shit, that's weird. That's too weird. I can't do that math.
We round
It's like Star Searching this bitch. 8 3/4 stars.